Bank has been part of Optimex's growth since day one, to the extent that now, 25 years later, every picture that comes from Mars or Pluto is coming through an Optimex lens. They've helped us with equipment financing and with our building expansions 3 times. Back in 2008, when the economy was really sort of going another direction, Optimex decided that it was time for us to do a building expansion. That was certainly very challenging times. The United States economy was poor, was weak. M&T was there to help us get that job done. Many banks are hung up on metrics and ratios and things like that. I think that M&T has shown many times that they look beyond that, look at the heart of the company. That to know that they'll be here for us tomorrow is very comforting and is a great attribute of M&T Bank.
Damn, I couldn't even sit down right. Well, first of all, I want to say happy Halloween to y'all. I'm not wearing my long coat in this video. It's too damn hot for that. But happy Halloween to y'all. As y'all can see, I dressed up as The Undertaker. I want to say shout out to everybody who liked that picture. On Instagram, it had over like 2,200 likes. So y'all must have really liked it. Thank y'all so much. I had a great Halloween night. I went to 2 Halloween parties. And I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Why?
I just went to 2 Halloween parties.
They were fun?
I just went to 2 Halloween parties.
Oh, you have to share what
so
happened.
I just said,
share what happened, because I don't want to just share my.
They just didn't do like normally how a Halloween party would do. Like from both parties I was at, I was just really surprised.
What do you mean? Like
the turnout for both of them. Like you had people there, but like because you got 2 parties going on, you would think that okay, everybody gonna be at this party, and then everybody gonna go to the next party. I went to the first party, it was people there. I went to the second party, it was more people there, but it seemed like I guess people were leaving. I don't know.
When you got there?
Yeah, it was bad.
Was the party I'm trying to get what you're saying. So you went to 2 parties. The first party,
I made the best out of both parties.
A lot of people were at the first one,
and it was more people at the second one, but it still
was dead. It was like a dead.
I don't want to say dead, but I was just in shock. You know what I'm saying? That more people wasn't out to celebrate Halloween. But I had fun with the friends that I was with. You know, I was just surprised at the turnout for them. But other than that, I had a good time on the streets of Philadelphia. I think I had more fun on the streets of Philadelphia than being inside the club. For me, I had much more fun. It was just,
were people dressed up in the club?
People were dressed up in the club. People were dressed up on the streets. But you can interact more with people on the streets and just talk with people. It was fun. That part I had fun with. The club stuff, no, not much fun. Like, let's say like when I was in LA last year for Halloween, that was fun. Like everybody was fucking dressed up. Everybody had a good time. I don't know. Maybe it's time for me to start doing Halloween in other cities besides Philadelphia because it just was not what I thought it would be. Or maybe because both promoters did a Halloween party at the same time. I don't know. But it just, but I supported both venues, so I was there. And I just want to say thank y'all for watching Thursday's video as well. Because even though it was supposed to be a regular video, it didn't turn out that way. And so many people, I know they wrote you and us together on Instagram, but some people wrote me privately on Instagram, and people tweeted us just thanking us for that video. And I thank y'all so much, and thank y'all for allowing me to share some of my story. You know, I know I ain't gonna share the whole thing, but I just want to say thank y'all for understanding and everything. It was just a great video all together. On this video, you know, we got to get ready to give out the candy and the books and stuff out to the kids and stuff. But we do got topics that we need to discuss that we didn't discuss last week. This was a nice weekend where all the celebrities got dressed up to celebrate Halloween. Okay, so nothing crazy happened. Except for Soulja Boy say he's making a surprise album with, I believe, Bow Wow. And I don't care about that.
Before we get started, I just want to shout out online. Did you write it down?
No, of course, I sure did. But you got it. You texted it to me. But you wanted.
Yeah, but I figured you didn't write it down. I just want to shout out online boutique that I promoted last week, and I didn't get around to shouting it out on the show. But the online boutique is called Bougie underscore Nista, and it's NISTA, Bougie BOUGIE underscore NISTA. It's an online boutique that sells shoes, bags, boots, whatever the case may be. I want you guys to follow that page as well. Check the page out. Check the boutique out. They have a really, 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 really nice collection of accessories and clothing. Like really, really nice. Like I promote a lot of people, and sometimes when I promote some people, I was just like, oh, okay, well, I hope people. But this particular boutique has a lot of nice stuff. So ladies, if I were y'all, I would check them out, follow them on Instagram, that's Bougie underscore Nista, and hit them up and let them know that I sent you over to them. Okay? All right. Now we can get into the show. This is a really nice belt, and it's heavy. Like it's real heavy. Like not real heavy, but like it's real.
Yeah, but that's
heavy. But it's not real.
This is the commemorative version of the belt, the WWE belt. I got this off Amazon. This was $219. The real belt has like the real metal. This is sarcastic. I don't know if it has the real.
Did you pay it to it? Oh no, this was like the part of the.
Remember I was saying about the ancestry? I bought it from there.
I know that's right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be carrying this belt when I go to the wrestling matches and everything. I'm not paying $40 for a belt. I already spent half. It looks just like the.
But you didn't really spend $200.
Not my money.
No, right. Because I don't want people to think that's what you really spent.
No. But it went well with my costume. All that black.
Yes.
So this is gonna be my new look thing. I'm gonna once I get this put together, I'm gonna find an area to sit it in. It came in a nice little container and everything for just not container, but a little plastic thing to sit in. So. Yeah, I like this fellow WWE Championship, my first ever belt. Now y'all know I'm a real wrestling fan because I have a belt. So why are you looking at me like that?
No,
you like this more?
Your nipple is out of your shirt.
Ooh. Shit, it's okay to have a wardrobe malfunction.
Shut up, Miguel.
Shut up, Miguel.
Hers was the same thing.
Ooh, don't do it.
Rated M for mature. Get the new Xbox One S.
Hers was the same thing.
Ooh, don't do it. So last week, Seven Streeter was saying, how you make me feel, can't nobody do that for me. That used to be my song back in the day. She, not even back in the day, like a couple years ago, I don't know what happened to her career. Like, it really was popping off, and it don't stop. She was with Chris Brown and everything. And then she had dropped her EP, and then she kind of like faded. And then all of a sudden, I see that she was going to be in Philly to sing for the 76ers, and Designer was supposed to do the halftime show. I don't know why. But yeah, anyway, she was supposed to do the Star Spangled Banner, and she decided to wear a jersey that says "We Matter" with the number 7 underneath. And the Sixers like, you can't go on that floor with that on. You're not going to sing like that. So it's like, either you change that, or you cannot sing.
Oh, wait. So 7th Street was supposed to sing the national anthem, and she had her outfit ready, and it said "We Matter" on the shirt.
The jersey
told her no.
Yep. Because it's like, we tired of the political statements being there, and like I said, that y'all not going to do that on our floor. So they told her, either you change your jersey, or you can't sing. And she didn't sing, so they ended up getting one of their cheerleaders to sing, and I mean, she did a hell of a job. But this set a lot of people off. And I understand where the sixes are coming from, and I understand where seven is coming from. Now, this is my thing. If I was seven, what I would have done was I would have changed my jersey, I would have sang, and then I would have made a political statement at the end. Because ain't nothing that they can do.
Well, there is something they can do. They can cut her mic off.
Well, she can still gonna get her check. I don't know if she got paid or anything.
Yeah, right. But yeah, that's true. Me personally, I'm a little offended that the Sixers decided to do that because I understand that but at the same time, it's like nobody seems to want to have anything to do with these political statements when it comes to Black Lives Matter. Like, you can have a political statement in any other realm, but when it comes to anybody talking about Black Lives Matter, it's like, oh, well, we don't want that. We don't want that at our program. We don't want that on our forum. And it's like, well, damn. It makes me think that, do we really matter to y'all, or are you just using our black men to bring in millions of dollars for your organization? Who run up and down this court and shoot a ball in the basket. Like, it's unfortunate because we do matter. And 7th Street was just wearing a shirt that says, we matter. Would they have stopped her if she had a shirt on that had the cat in the hat on the front of it?
Probably not.
Would they have stopped her if she had a shirt on that said, I want to vote for Donald Trump?
You never know. No,
I'm just saying, but I mean, it's unfortunate because nobody allows you to have a political statement. Even when you are having your own political statement out on the street, somehow you're wrong for doing that. So then when can I express that we matter?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of iffy. I know the Sixers said they apologized for doing that to her.
Yeah,
and they're going to let her say, because I mean, people.
But I wouldn't accept their invitation.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think I would let them have it. I would accept their invitation. Drop this front number 2. And this is shady. And I hope nobody follows this lead. But I think what Mikkel probably would do, because I would be so pissed off, I probably would accept your invitation, go to where you want me to sing, not sing, talk about why it is that y'all decided to not let me sing in the first place, and then walk away. And you know what? Y'all keep this check. You can keep it. Because you didn't let me make my statement then, so now I'm going to make an even bigger statement.
I'm sure she wouldn't have got booed.
No.
Everybody wouldn't even notice what the hell on jersey.
Right.
I understand, I know a lot of these NFL players, they have been, you don't even hear about them no more, kneeling to the Star Spangled Banner, or they just don't participate with it at all. And you haven't really heard anything about the NBA or anything going on like that in the NBA. And I figured they don't want to be the topic of that discussion. Or why do y'all let someone come on the floor like that? Or we just don't want to be a part of the whole Black Lives Matter thing. Because some of them do have rules about making political statements. You can't wear certain things like that. I understand both sides. I just wish that they wouldn't have. I don't know. I just wish that Seven could have performed. Right. It would have been great for her to hear her perform, to see her perform. And now I don't want people to know her or find out who she is because of the Sixers said no.
Right.
I would rather them know who she is because she sang her ass off doing the national anthem. But it's I don't know. I hope that the Sixers learn from this and allow people to make their protests. If they're not threatening nobody, if she just has on a shirt and she's not making a statement, it shouldn't have mattered.
This is the same thing.
But I understand from a business standpoint where she's coming from.
I mean, yeah,
it's tough.
It is tough. It's tough being black.
Period.
Because no matter what you do, when you try to promote your blackness or talk about how proud you are of your blackness, somebody sees it as a threat. Somebody's going to see it as a threat. I don't want to hear about you loving the fact that you're black. I don't want to see you putting your fist up saying black power, because to me, that's threatening. And I don't want to see that because now I feel threatened. And we know that when they feel threatened, then 9 times out of 10, the ball falls in their court. Because then we can't do what it is that we want to do or express it the way we would like to express ourselves, because now they're threatened. So yeah, it's tough being black. It just
and not only is it tough being black, it's also tough being a black woman in America when Trick Daddy is judging you. Now, he got on camera telling black women they need to tighten up. Because white women and these, I think he said white women, Asian women, and Latino women, they are doing it. And black women are not. Now, he went.
Because I want to read what he said.
You got to find the video.
I don't want to find that video. I want to read what he said after the backlash.
Oh, okay.
Because after the backlash, he went on, I guess this is YouTube or whatever, and it says, to all decent women of the world, ignorance is a virtue, so thank you for not taking my words out of context. As for you self-proclaimed bitches and hoes, I'd rather not entertain you. I'd rather not entertain you, I guess, your ignorance, because you have no say so in this world. Real women don't need character references nor co-signers because they are true believers who are too working. Who are too working. Taking care of home and protecting their good credit, and y'all just looking for street credit. And this is his response after the backlash.
That's a response?
I think, wait.
Is it?
But I guess this is a response.
Who made this that?
Well, the young lady posted it, but she posted what he said. Or is this a response?
Trick Daddy featuring. That's not even Trick Daddy page. That's not even Trick Daddy's page. Who made this? You know what?
No, this ain't Trick Daddy's page that's on it.
No. Oh. You said it's a Facebook page. Bitch, you gonna knock my head off the track.
Well, my ear is done.
Look, all I'm gonna say is this.
Listen, I apologize if I just wrote the wrong statement. Man, that was his statement. Who wrote that? But that statement was in response to the whole the Trick Daddy thing. So maybe that was one of his supporters. I don't know. Is Trick Daddy's name Maurice Young?
No, his name is Trick fucking Daddy.
Oh, I thought his birth name. His fucking name.
His name is Trick Daddy.
Mother better not name.
Trick Daddy, tighten up. I gotta hear this thing one more time. I gotta find it. Oh my God. Spanish and black.
Yes, that is his name. Trick Daddy, Maurice Young. That is him.
Oh shit.
That was him.
He said these Spanish, these white hoes, they just getting started. They getting finer than a motherfucker. Y'all black hoes better tighten up. I'm telling you, tighten up. Y'all doing all that extra shit for nothing. You're not achieving nothing, bitch. You get your ass done, your titties done, you're paying $150 to get your makeup done just to go to the local club, bitch. Tighten up, ho. These Spanish hoes, these white hoes getting very spiffy on y'all. They fuck around and learn how to fry chicken. You hoes is useless. So I want to know what made Trick Daddy want to warn black women about these things. And you know, this might even sound crazy. I understand what he's trying to say, but there was a better way for him to say. There was a better way for him to say that. What he's saying, basically, what we hear all the time, is what he's saying is that these white women and these Spanish women, they're catching up to black women as far as looks, as far as, you know, just getting their bodies together, looking right. He's saying that, you know, you shouldn't have to be going, shouldn't be buying this, like buying titties, buying asses, and everything, and you only staying where you are. So these Spanish and white girls, which is from my understanding what he's saying, and, you know, they going places, they doing things. That's just what he's saying. I don't agree with that, but I understand what he's trying to say. What he's trying to tell y'all is, for all of y'all girls that be doing all of that and y'all staying local, y'all not doing nothing. These other girls, they're going places, they're doing things, and they're coming up. So I don't understand the black chicken reference. I know you don't understand, but I definitely understand.
No, I understand exactly, but it doesn't make sense to even understand.
I don't know why he's saying
because basically he's just promoting being a hoe all around. And why is that understandable?
He's making it bad for black women. Period.
Yeah, but he's not just making it bad for black women. He's making it bad for all women. Because basically what he's saying is these other women are doing this to their bodies, and then basically they're fucking, and in the interim of them fucking, they're being flown here and flown there. But they're doing that so they can get a check from somebody who wants to bust a nut, either in them, on them, wherever.
Or later claim that they've been raped.
That's basically what it is. I mean, he's not saying that, oh, black women, you need to get like these white and Spanish women because they're going somewhere in life because they're making great decisions. No, he's basically telling these black women that you should be more Polish so you can be like the white and Hispanic hoes. That's basically what he's saying.
I'm thinking he said they need to get their act together because these Spanish and white girls are catching up.
Yes, they're catching up. But a lot of them are catching up by getting their bodies done to do what? So they can catch a dumb young basketball player or a young dumb football player who's going to spend this money on them for a little while. I mean, look at Queen Sugar, prime example. The husband got caught up messing with this hooker. Do you honestly think that these young girls are getting their bodies done because I want to be a lawyer with a fat ass and big titties? No, these young girls are doing that so these men with money can fly them to different places. That's what Trick is saying. He's not saying do this so you can have a good job. He's basically telling you should be like the rest of these girls so you can be flown to Paris and the Dominican Republic too. But why do I need to get my ass done to be flown here? Why can't I just get a good job and a decent man, a decent husband, or a decent boyfriend, and we can travel together? Why do I need to get my body done to do that? So yes, I do see what he's saying, but I don't necessarily feel like I want to say that I understand him, because I feel like if I say I understand him consciously, yes, I agree, and I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him. I definitely know what he's saying, but I don't agree with it at all. Trick fucking daddy. And then you got the nerve to come back with that damn rebuttal after people dugging your ass. I mean, hello? Would you tell your daughter to get her ass and stuff done to catch up with the whites and Hispanics? Like, really, would you?
Ain't nothing like expanding your mind. You know, get your mind right, having a great job. You don't need to have big titties and a fat ass. You don't need that.
I mean, if you want to have it, but
to me, it's low. Well, because maybe, I don't know, maybe because my mom probably had an influence on it too. Like, just when people dress provocatively, you just have everything out, you're going to be looked at in a bad way. You got your titties out and you got your ass out. You wear very tight clothing. A lot of women do that for attention because they might not be getting it from whoever they want that attention from. So now you got all of these people on the street giving you attention. You wearing your shorts too damn low with your ass hanging out in the back. Some women be doing too much, and they do. And some of these men on Instagram, they do it too. You don't really see it in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, you can scroll up a couple pages on Instagram. The thirst is real. It's very, very real out here for men and women. And you can attract more people just with your clothes on. You can do that. But you know, people just went off on Trick Daddy, and they have a right to go off on Trick Daddy.
I just want to. Why did y'all take what he say seriously? No, I'm gonna say to y'all what Amber says to me when she finds out that I follow certain people in your neighborhood. Why you follow him? Because Amber always says to me when I show her something, like I'll screenshot something and I'll send it to Amber, because I'm the king of screenshots. I have more screenshots on my phone than I do regular pictures. I will screenshot you at that. But anyway, Amber's like, why the fuck do you follow, bitch? You about to key real quick. Can I say something real quick? No, you about to key. You did that? Why do you be following these people? Because why would you post a picture like that? Oh, shit.
Both of y'all.
No, it's not too bad. But when she responded, leave me alone.
Y'all some messes.
We're messy.
Y'all better not screen cap reading for this.
Oh no, you're not in me and Amber's text thread. That's the question. Text thread Amber. Okay. Oh boy. Baby.
So, a lot of people were asking me why don't I really like Lady Gaga's new album. Her new album is called Joanne. It debuted on #1.
Shout out to Joanne the Scammer. Everybody was Joanne the
Scammer.
And shout out to Joanne the Scammer because she posted these videos real quick. She posted these 2 videos on her Snap, the Snap version of Instagram version of Snapchat. And I thought she had posted the videos on her page, but she didn't. And I laughed my ass off at both of them. Joanne and I actually correspond with each other before she even became Joanne. And so I was like, oh my God, you have to send me these videos. And she sent them to me. And I feel so honored because she posted them. No, I haven't posted them yet. I saved them on my phone. But, Joanne is so iconic. I love Joanne. I remember when Joanne was just Brandon. And then Miss Prada. And now, reinvention. Yes, that's how you gotta do it.
So, I bought Lady Gaga album when it came out. I listened to it that night. This was about 10 days ago. And I only listened to it that one time. It's just, for me, I applaud Lady Gaga making changes, but these are the changes that I'm just not a fan of. When I fell in love with Lady Gaga, it was the costumes, it was the music, it was the fanfare, like it was everything, like she was it. Now, I really don't understand where she's going or where she's trying to take her musical sound, because art pop was something different. But art pop had that 80s style, it had your pop sounds, it had a bunch of things going on, but it was good. It was a good album. But when I got into this new album, I'm just like, well, when is the album going to pick up? Where's the up tempos? So like the only song I can see as a single was the song she came out with, Perfect Illusion. But I was telling y'all that I know that's not the best song, but it kind of is. But she does have some great songs. Like she has a song for Joanne. She has what's a Million Reasons? No, it was a couple songs after Million Reasons that I liked. And she was like, I don't remember. But for me, this is just not. I'm just frustrated.
You don't like this album?
I don't like it. And sometimes you have that. Because when Janet came out with their 21-Year album, I just was not feeling that album. I might listen to a couple songs, but that album was not it. It was not.
I'm trying to figure out what would be my least favorite B album. I don't know if there is a least favorite. I'm trying to think. Like, what would be my least favorite B album?
I don't want to say Lemonade is my least favorite one, but this is the one I have listened to the less.
Okay. I agree with you on that. Like, it's not my least favorite, like you said, but I have never not listened to an album of Beyonce so less than I have Lemonade. Like, if anything, Formation does it for me. Like, I just love Formation. I love a few other songs, but Formation is the song that does it for me. And I think it does it for me so much. Like, for me, like I've always said that I just love live performances. And I think for me, watching her do it on the Formation tour, to me, I just thought that was really, really. And I never thought that she would open the show with that song. I thought that would be a closer. But for her to open it with that song, that to me was, bitch, you did it right there. And it's just like how Freakum Dress did it for me back in the Beyonce Experience days. I never liked that song. Ever. Really? Never. Bitch. I would get past that song when it would come on CD. But when I went to the Beyonce Experience and I saw her do it live, I was like, bitch, now I can visually see what you're talking about. Because I couldn't see what she was talking about at first. I'm like, what?
And I think what sold that album was when she came out probably like a year later or so with the videos.
Yeah.
And you could find them all over the internet, especially that it was like media desktop shit. This was, I think YouTube was out, but the videos wasn't on there like that. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know about this Joanne album, y'all. Maybe it might take me another couple listens, but for now, it's not my thing. But I did enjoy Gaga's performances on Saturday Night Live once I got a chance to see him on Hulu. They were really good performances, but something seems off. Something seems off with the fan base as well. Because this, like when Lady Gaga albums dropped, I mean, everything stopped, everything shut down. Like you knew Gaga was the fuck here. Like Gaga, the way it is now, like if Beyonce do something, and Adele did something, and Katy Perry did something, like, I don't know what happened. Gaga album just came. Like, it came. And Gaga used to be on every fucking TV show. You couldn't turn the channel and that bitch not be on there. What is going on? I don't know. I've been trying to put my finger on this for a couple years. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Shit, just said. Who else album came in with? Frank fucking Ocean. That album came and went. Everybody was crying, all these bitches going to drop. When it's going to drop? That shit came. Once I seen him playing with some fucking serious, that was it for me. You know, and I never seen him again. Never, ever, ever. I don't see a video. I don't hear y'all tweet about him. Nothing.
I saw him on the beach with his boyfriend.
No. You know what I do want to talk about? Mariah fucking Carey.
With an S.
With an S. First of all, she looked good at Halloween party. Very good. And
your girl was there too.
Who? Toby?
No, Tamar.
Yeah, so it's you trying. I'm trying to take that real fast. So Tiny was there too. And Tiny said that they said that Tiny said Mariah told her to take a picture.
He's a little off.
The guy. Who is that? Yes, and I'm down. No. Like real
like off. Like something's off. Like you know somebody, you go to my house and they got two lights and one of the lights is off and one is on. That's how I feel about it.
I said, you're very. See, this is my thing. Let me tell you, young people.
Don't talk about it.
No, let me tell y'all young people something. Y'all have to be careful of what y'all are posting online. Because in a couple years,
you're gonna regret it.
Yes. And then let's say you get a nice little job. Bitch, somebody can pull up these files. And this is how you acting. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be careful. People will get you. And the people that be dressed up in blackface think they get away with it. Ask them what college they go to now and why they got put out. Like they be doing dumb shit. But back to Mariah Carey. Tiny was saying that she got a picture with Floyd Mayweather, but she only took the picture out of respect for Mariah Carey. She wasn't gonna say no, and this her party at her house. So there was a little speculation, but whatever. But Mariah Carey and her $1 billion boyfriend, they are not getting married after all. I don't know what played a part, but they were saying allegedly that Mariah Carey was spending up too much of his money. I don't think that would be an issue, okay? Because he has too much money and she has too much money. Then they were saying like an assistant, something happened with the assistant and Mariah wasn't having it. But Mariah's people did say they didn't have an ugly fight, and that's all they're going to say at this time. They had a big nasty argument or fallout, and that's it. But I never cared for the relationship anyway.
It's funny because when you have that much money, it's like like.
And you worrying about all of this money Mariah Carey spending. Mariah makes that old back just from All I Want for Christmas Is You every year. It's always on the charts. That's one song the kids can pay. Her kids, and their kids, and their kids will live off that for a while.
That one song?
That one fucking song.
Because no artist has yet to come out with another
Christmas. She's the only artist of our generation with now a traditional Christmas song.
Yep, every year, that one song. And her version, not nobody else's version. When you hear other people's versions, you automatically think of her version and how this version talks like her.
And they said hard.
I mean, listen, Mariah Carey brags different. She does. And she has a right to. My pastor even said that on Sunday. He said, I'm pregnant. I said, I know that's right. Yes. And I don't even think he know that that's a saying out there, but he just said it. And I was like, wow.
He probably heard the kids say it.
He probably did. He probably did. He probably did.
So yeah, so now they not. I don't know. Listen, let me tell you something. I didn't see it for them anyway.
I don't even know what it looks like. I still don't. I never paid attention to it. I'm just ready for her show.
This is with a white man. Yes, December 4th is the Mariah Carey show. I forgot the name of Mariah's World. And December 4th, every episode, bitch, after the Housewives, a video was going up in December for Mariah's World. Because I know it's going to be crazy. And I know them, like, I just can't wait to see Mariah Carey in a reality show world living her reality. I just can't wait to see that because you already know Mariah Carey don't play when it comes to cameras and lightings and things like that. Oh no, that's not my good side, but you gotta get my good side. I only want to sit here. I can't sit on that side. Like that's Mariah Carey.
We would never be able to interview her. No, because first of all, we don't have good lighting. Listen, we don't have good lighting. We don't have good rooms that we can. We would have to have her pick out the place.
Yeah, we gonna have to bring our penthouse in New York City, or we could do one in Vegas, or you could do it in LA.
Right, kid.
Outside.
She's an old school diva.
Yes, but I love that. I can't ever say like I ain't never liked Mariah. No, I like that.
Rated M for mature. Get the new Xbox One S.
That's always been her, and that's been my thing. With another thing I love about her, you don't never see that side of Janet at all. Look, I don't think we ever see her personality. Diana, she does interviews, she's like that, and stuff like that. But Mariah, she is a diva when it comes to interviews. She is like her personality jumps up and everything. Like what would you say?
That's because she takes a few drinks before she sits.
Yeah, and you know what I love when she did that interview. This is a couple years ago. But when she went to the Breakfast Club, one of my favorite interviews from her, just going there, because first of all, you don't expect her to be there. And I think she turned the lighting down in the room. She was drinking. She was in her zone. She had a good fucking time. Shout out to Mariah fucking Carey's December the 4th, Mariah's World. Make sure y'all watching it. I don't know if she's coming back on Empire, but I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck she had on a leotard in the studio for. Singing on Empire in a leotard in the studio. When you go vote next Tuesday, don't take selfies at the booth because I don't need nobody trying to set you up, trying to get you locked up and everything. Just do what everybody else do. After you leave the booth, get your I voted sticker and put the shit on. Raven Simone is leaving The View at the end of the year because she is doing a spinoff of That's So Raven. Okay, and I care. You ain't like That's So Raven?
No, did you even watch this? No. My cartoon channels were Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. After that, I was wrong. I ain't watching the Disney Channel.
Nickelodeon. I did love Nickelodeon growing up.
Yes, because Nickelodeon had a lot of good kids TV shows. The shows that were on Nickelodeon, they don't show those type of cartoons anymore. Like they don't show those type of kid-friendly cartoons. Like you could turn on Nickelodeon as a parent and never have to worry about what your child was watching. Now you kind of have to worry about like what's being said, how it's being said, or how it's being referenced. Even some things on SpongeBob, you're like, wait, what are they talking about?
Yeah. My favorite SpongeBob was when they found out how to fucking curse and they called them sentence enhancers. That was the funniest episode. But see, they gotta catch up with this era. Everything is not 1980s no more. This is children will curse and they will do those things, and that episode is just
but that doesn't make it
a moral point.
But there is a moral point to a lot of things. But just because society and kids in society is doing it does not make it right. Because not everybody does that. You know what I mean? Like that's like saying, well, we need to catch up with society because everybody smokes weed. Well, why do I need to catch up with society because you smoke weed? I don't smoke.
Well, I'm talking about as far as children growing up and the things that children are more exposed to new shit now than when we were exposed.
That is true. That is very true, and I'm not disputing that. But what I'm saying is, when we grew up, we heard curse words just like kids today hear curse words. But when we were growing up, the difference is we knew not to say those curse words. Nowadays, you have parents promoting their kids to curse. So nothing that we saw when we grew up has changed from what these kids are seeing. It's all about the parenting. Okay? Because there were young parents when we were growing up, just like there are young parents today. But the difference is a lot of young parents back then knew how to put on their big girl panties or big girl boy drawers and make it the fuck work. Now everybody is so hell bent on making welfare a lifelong career.
Alright, Trick Daddy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't act like you don't see these girls out here promoting being on welfare while I'm getting my stamps. Hell, every time I think about it, I go back to that episode of The People's Court. When that girl went on TV, living in Section 8, suing for $5,000 worth of electronic merchandise. And the judge said if you have $5,000 worth of electronic merchandise, flat screen TVs, Louis Vuitton bags, this PlayStation, that game system, that cell phone, if you had $5,000 worth of stuff like that in your Section 8 house, then why are you on Section fucking 8? And that was a very good question. That was a very good question. First of all, you have what? In a regular apartment, in a nice 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartment, you right there $5,000, you probably get about 3 months worth of rent in a regular apartment. All in merchandise. Are you kidding me? Some people don't think. And this girl didn't think. And she thought that she was going to walk in there and get away with suing for $5,000 worth of merchandise. And the judge sits her right on her married women. Get out of my face. You think I'm boo-boo the fool? You sitting here paying tax, spending taxpayers' money on this shit when there's people out there who need Section 8 and they wish they had a Section 8 home like you, but yet you got all this shit in your house and you sitting here talking about I'm suing for my Louis Vuitton bag because people throw out of my house and flat screen TVs. Are you kidding me? Living in Section 8? Go sit down. Go sit down. And I'm not saying that you should have a box TV in Section 8. No, because you can find some nice TV. But this girl, I need for you to find this episode. This girl was suing for big flat screen, multiple flat screens, all types of shit. And you know the maximum order people score is $5,000. I didn't get to talking about this from Raven fucking Simone. It's better than his $5,000. Yo, she was suing for the best. Yeah, that's the most ridiculous. And you know what? These court shows, got it. They pay you to come on this. She was suing for $5,000. Yeah, because she wanted to sue for the maximum. So you're not gonna get $5,000. It's hard to win $5,000. Let me tell you something. I've seen Judge Million award $5,000 this many times. I have seen her do it, but for the most part, she's like, bitch, anybody, get out of my face. Yes, get out of my face. It's rare. Get out of my face. And the only person I seen give out extra free money was Judge fucking Joe Brown. He would give out them, he would sue them. Oh, you doing this? That's an extra $1,000. But he will award people extra money just depending on how the other person was acting in the case. But what I was saying is Lady Gaga, Raven Simone is doing her thing. She's doing her That's So Raven 2. She's leaving the view. She really hasn't really been on there like that anyway. And I can't wait till they bring Sonny Hostin back. I want Sonny Hostin in the chair where the girl from Four Houses is. I want her going. Yeah, I want her going. Candace Cameron Bure. She gotta go. She gotta go. And I have really fallen in love with Jedediah Bieber. Like, I really love her. Me too. I love her too. Jedediah, I love her, and I love her, her independence. I just wish that she was a tad bit more forceful when it came to her. Like how Elizabeth has been forceful. But see, look, she right now, even though Donald Trump's a piece of shit, so she's like, I can't even defend her. But I wish they had somebody on there that did. Exactly. Really trying to tell you, Ann Coulson, she would be there every week. Emails. Oh my God, did you hear about these emails? Yes. Fuck Raven Simone. Let's get to these emails, okay?
Let me tell you something.
This is the
dumbest election.
We even talk about this.
I am done. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing about emails. I'm tired of hearing about pussy. I'm tired of hearing about Mike Pence and his claim. I'm tired of hearing about Tim Kaine learning how to speak Spanish. I'm tired of hearing about I'm tired of hearing about Anthony Weiner in this underwear. So that's the underhand skirt. This is the most corrupt election ever.
Why is he not?
They gotta prove that he was doing it. And it's president takes the FBI to find out instead of the local police department just to look through the phone and see what's going on. Oh, but now since we found this, now we're gonna say that we've been investigating him. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. This whole thing is fucked up. And let me tell you why the email scam came out. Only because everybody kept talking about Obamacare going up for these past couple days. They needed something to get off of Obama and his approval rating. So they brought up these emails. And mind you, before they even went to, what's his name? The FBI director, James Comey. These people been knew about this for 2 months. Right. And then they tell him the same thing they tell him. He tells the Republican people. And then they leak it out that, first of all, the investigation for Hillary Clinton was never closed. He just found no wrongdoing. He said, like, if anything ever comes up, we'll look into that. As soon as that email came out, everybody went off. But it's kind of like a blessing to Obama, too. Because, they were going in on Obamacare. This premium going up, that premium going up, 50%, 10%. It was going crazy. Then, after the email thing, you ain't hearing nothing about it all weekend. All you see is people on TV, James Comey need to come out by Monday, election lyrics for people know, because he's trying to sabotage the selection. Let me tell you something. If you would rather have a person that sits there and talk about sexually assaulting women, be president over some goddamn email, something is wrong with you. Donald Trump is not the right person to be running for office. They are both. Hillary Clinton is more corrupt than Donald Trump, yes. But I would rather have her run this country than Donald Trump to get into office and fuck this shit up. You cannot run America like your businesses, okay? You can't do that. I'd rather have Hillary Clinton in office. But, after everything this weekend, I really wish, and this is going to be sounding crazy, but I really wish Bernie Sanders could run. I really wish he could run. Because this is too fucking much.
I actually wish that Hillary Clinton had a better challenger. I wish that she was challenging someone, a Republican, who was worthy of being challenged. Like, Donald Trump, to me, made this election a joke. That's how I feel. And Hillary just kind of got sucked and caught up in this shit that it's like she's trying to, because let's be fair. When Hillary Clinton goes on these campaign stops and these rallies, she's talking about issues. Yes, she's throwing jabs at Donald, but she is talking about what she sets forth to do. Donald Trump for an hour or an hour and a half is talking about the women that accused him, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama. He's not talking about anything that he's going to try to do to fix what's going wrong in this country. Nothing. And it's like, I feel bad for her because I think that if she had a qualified Republican running against her, and if this qualified Republican won, then none of us could be upset because it was like, this person won fair and square. But if Donald Trump was to win next week, it'd be like, yo, what the fuck?
Both baskets of deplorables are coming out. Yeah, out the woodwork. And that's something that Hillary Clinton doesn't have. These people are voting for Donald Trump with enthusiasm. They can't wait to take their ass to the vote.
I'm telling you, y'all better think about.
That's why they need to be there.
Two things y'all better think about next week when y'all go to the polls. President Obama's legacy, if you were an Obama supporter, and the Supreme Court. Okay? Those two things. Because you remember, when a president is elected president, and if there is a vacancy in the Supreme Court, if one of the justices die or they decide to retire, a president appoints someone to replace them, not for a few years, but for the rest of their lives, until they die or retire. So you have to think about for the future in the long run. Okay? We still have some justices on the Supreme Court, if I'm not mistaken, that George Bush Sr. appointed back in the late 80s. I mean, they are still there, still there after 20-something years. So we have to think about that. Eliminate Hillary and Donald and think about those two things. I don't want nobody that Donald Trump appointed on the Supreme Court. I just don't. I don't. Because a lot of things that President Obama set forth while he was in office for these past 8 years, because he appointed 2 justices, a lot of things that he set forth, it's just going to be, you can forget it. We can just forget it.
They're going to try to overturn abortion. They're going to overturn some other things. It's basically, they want the Republicans to run everything.
Yes.
And the reason why it is so bad for Democrats in the House and in the Senate, they're 2 different things. Y'all don't vote. Y'all don't vote. We don't vote. How about that? I said to say we don't vote. When it comes to Democrats, we do not vote. We only vote for presidential elections or maybe for mayoral elections.
But not Democrats, you mean for like the senatorial races?
Yeah, we don't go out.
No, we don't.
No. And that's why Republicans run shit. That's why they
look forward to those. Yeah,
they look forward. They can't wait because they knew in 2008 when Obama won it, y'all are not going to go in 2010, and they got the same damn thing in 2014. That's why they're just running everything. It's bad. It's bad because people don't look at every election as very important, and it is very important. And I wish that the president could let people know. Not even like 2 years before, like in your term, just bring up the importance of voting, even in school. Like it was hammered home about election, but it really wasn't like hammered. Like they made sure we knew about the 3 branches of government. I believe executive, legislative, and did I say executive? Executive, legislative, and
wait, now you got me up.
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Executive, legislative,
wait, hold on.
Judicial.
Yes.
Judicial branch. Then Supreme Court. Yeah. Then you have to learn about the Electoral College. Oh, you got 540 such and such each. I mean, and you know you got to have 270 electoral votes to win. So they in school I always felt like, well, our vote really don't matter. It's just whoever gets the most votes in that state. That's how the presidency has always been. And I do think that they should change the Electoral College. Donald Trump doesn't really have a path to victory.
This Thursday, November 3rd, celebrate National Sandwich Day with a free sub at Subway. Buy any sub and drink, and we'll give you a second sub completely free, as in 0 extra money free. Because at Subway, we're all about making things better, and National Sandwich Day is no exception. So not only will you get a free sub, we'll donate a meal to Feeding America for each sub purchase, which means you'll feel better, and entire communities around you will eat better. So this Thursday, November 3rd, stop in, buy 1, get 1 free, and help feed America, only at Subway.
Victory, but he could if y'all don't go out and vote next week. Yeah, this election is just horrible, and I can't wait for this season to be over. And if Hillary Clinton gets that, I hope for the next 4 years that she is very transparent, because there's going to be a Republican governor. I mean, a Republican could be a governor.
If Hillary Clinton wins next week, because it is next week, right?
Yeah.
If she wins next week on November 8th, I do believe that come 2020, when we have our next presidential election, I believe that a Republican will win.
Yeah.
I just feel like
it's going to be somebody that got their shit together.
And I feel like it won't be someone from the old guard. I think that it would be a new Republican face, because the Republican Party, ever since 2008, still has not bounced back. They have been trying for the past 8 years to find a fresh face in the Republican Party that can take over, get rid of these old ideas, but they have yet to find that person, man or woman. And I think that, I think that in 2020, they will finally find that person, because they're going to take like, listen, we done lost 3 big elections. 2 with Obama, and then 1 with Hillary, God willing, if she wins. But I just feel like they're going to work hard to make sure that in 2020, 2 things. They don't have another Donald Trump running for president, and they have somebody who's young. Somebody like how President Obama was when he came about in 2008. We didn't know who the fuck he was. Like, a lot of us didn't know him. He was a junior senator. Some of us had never even heard. I had never heard of him. Ever heard of him. You know what I mean? And then this man who's a junior senator, who hasn't been a senator for that long, becomes president. of the United States. And I think that's what the Republican Party will want to be.
But I bet you it won't be a white man. They'll get someone that's a Latino man.
Well, listen. I don't care if they are Latino, white, or black. Just as long as there's someone. Listen. Right now, we live in such a diverse world that it don't matter to me if you're white, black, or Latino. Just as long as you know what you're doing and what the hell you're talking about. I'm just going to say this. I've never done it, but I don't see myself having a problem with voting for a Republican if a Republican is putting out views and putting out things that I can relate to. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. One of the things that I liked about George Bush, even though George Bush, was one of the most, but one of the things I liked about George Bush was that it didn't matter what the fuck people said about him. He stood his ground. He didn't care how you felt about him. He didn't care what you said. He stood his ground. And if he felt like it was right, he did it. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that was right, that he did it. But he was one of those people that he did not waver. And another thing that I liked about him at the time, of course, now we see that it was wrong, but at the time, directly after 9/11, and I think I spoke about this before, I was one of those people that supported George Bush when he said go to war with Iraq. Because to me, I was so afraid after 9/11, I'm like, well, you know what? If we can get rid of anybody who don't like us, get rid of them. And if that means going to war with Iraq, then go to war with them. I never forget that night when it happened back in, I think it was March of 2003 or 2002, one of those years, and those bombs started dropping, and it was at night, and they were showing it live on TV. I'll never forget that. But I was like, you know what? My president, I'm going to support my president because he doesn't want to see another 9/11, and I'm supporting him, even though now we later found out that they lied and told us they had weapons of mass destruction, which Iraq didn't have. But at that time, I believed them.
Maybe they did lie. Maybe they really thought that they did have it, but they didn't.
Yeah, but I think that as the years went on, I think that was something personal against Bush and Hussein. Because remember, Saddam Hussein had threatened years ago when his father was president that he wanted to kill his father. And I think that was something personal. Bitch, you threatened to kill my father years ago, now I'm going to kill you. And he did. He got it. You know what I mean?
2005 or something like that?
When they got killed, I'm not for sure when that happened. It was. But I remember they hung him. Caught him and they hung him. Hung his ass.
I remember they had it on limited video. You couldn't really see it like that, but they had it.
Hung his ass. Yes, they did.
So we're going to go. We'll be back. Thursday is my mother's birthday. I forgot to tell you, my mom's ancestry results came in too.
You did tell us. You told us last week that they came in, but you didn't really go into. You said that the whole time you thought it was your dad's thing, but it was really your mom's that you was looking up or something like that. Like the results
I told you that. Yeah. No, I posted a picture on Instagram.
No, but you said it.
I didn't say it on camera last week.
Well, you definitely said it.
Because the video, we did the video on Thursday. Our results came in Friday morning. And so it made me mad I shouldn't have been mad, but I'll tell you about it another time.
I feel like you said, no, you did.
I posted a picture on Instagram.
No, because remember, we were talking about me doing it. And you had got into it.
And I told you all the story about Edgefield, South Carolina. And
right. But I remember you saying, well, how would I know that if you didn't say
because
it?
I put it on my
No, I didn't see you post it on your Instagram. You sat right here and said it to me. You said that the whole time. I'm telling you, rewind, go back to that video. You said it. Now, whatever you found out the next day, you found it out. But I remember you distinctly saying that the whole time with your dad's information, or you was doing your mom's information, and the whole time it was really, you thought it was your dad's, but it was really your mom's side of the family or something to that effect. But you said it. I know you said it. Because when we were talking about the ancestry thing. Because I never even saw you post anything on your Instagram page. I don't even go.
Talk to me like that.
No, but I
didn't say. I couldn't have said it on camera because I was surprised.
You did.
When I tell you,
was it your dad's information?
No, I had to delete that whole side because I thought that it was my dad's. I thought it was my great grandfather and all these people. So all of these people in Edgefield, South Carolina, that I'm thinking is tied to a Simmons name, and all of these names that I found that with my matches, just based on the tree alone, These are my mom people.
Right. Right. You said that. I couldn't have said that. I'm gonna pull it up. Yes, you did. You said, Kevin, I'm not going on your Instagram page to see anything about your ancestry thing. I've never seen anything on there. You said it. You said it. Everything you just said.
Somebody on the tape, because
you said it. And you go, I'll find it. And you go like, oh, bitch, I didn't know I said that. You said it. That's how I was held.
But bitch, when I seen it, I was mad. I was so mad because I'm like, oh my God, I thought I had all of this.
I was trying to know where the fuck
I tracked all of these people, and these were my mom people. And now it's fucked up because I don't, my mom didn't know her side of the family. So now I'm really writing these people because when I say the DNA amount traces that they share is very, very high. They're like 200 and something. So I said, oh my God, these are really the wrong people. So now I got to find out who's who and who got ties to Philadelphia. So we talking 71 years ago. My mom turned 71 on Thursday. So somebody got to know the tape that's old enough to remember and pass it on. But yeah, you looking for it.
I don't want to push play while you're talking, so I'll wait until you finish.
You found that part?
No, I'm trying to, but I need to listen to so I can find it.
Alright, so we gotta go give out these candies and stuff, but y'all have a good week and y'all be safe out there. Peace. I know I didn't. Yeah.
I'm going to share a photo of my Eggo waffle when it pops up.
That's so interesting, honey, because I'm going to share a photo of my Eggo waffle when it pops up.
Golden crispy, warm and fluffy Eggo waffles.
Lego my Eggo!